Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Vietnam, guys. So hopefully everyone's having a better day. We're seeing that the markets are looking pretty good. The markets are going uppity up, and I've got the Dino in the house. We haven't seen Dino for a long time. He's been hibernating. He's been hiding under a rock, just like Do Kwon out there. And we got a brilliant alien in the house. So guys, where is Do Kwon? Where is he? That guy hiding? He's probably hiding under a rock somewhere, maybe hiding in a snowbank somewhere in the North Pole. But I think a lot of people are looking for him, and it's just been outrageous that he hasn't even talked to the community. So we're not going to spend too much time talking about Luna. It's done. It's a done deal. Forget about it. But more importantly, we got to talk about Elon Musk and the Twitter deal. Looks like the Twitter deal is being delayed right now. Hopefully that won't have too much impact on the crypto markets. Also, I'm going to show you some really positive opioid news out there for Bitcoin, and there's a lot of positivity. And a lot of this positive news is just starting to come out now, because days prior we were talking about the whole Luna tuna debacle that really tanked and crashed crypto like never before. So guys, let's jump into it without any further delay. Remember, I am not a licensed financial advisor. I'm feeling a lot better today. I think everybody's feeling a lot better. Thank goodness that things are coming back. Things are a little bit more positive out there. So this is, it's really good out there that this is happening, because a lot of people are really panicking out there. So remember, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. So get ready. Let's go down the crypto rabbit hole together. I am so happy. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. Oh, geez, happy right now. So we're seeing right now the pre-markets, the Dow is up, the S&P is up, the NASDAQ futures are up. And we're not talking like fractions of a percent. We're seeing NASDAQ is up like almost 1.5%. We're seeing S&P futures is up almost 1%, and Dow is up over 0.5%. So I think we're going to have a positive day out there. I think the broader markets when New York opens is going to be pretty good. And we are seeing the fear and greed index is at 10 right now, and this is really a reaction from yesterday. It takes about 24 hours for this thing to update date. So I think tomorrow we're going to see some positivity with the fear and greed. And I'm going to show you that Smart Money and Whales are still buying crypto like never before. So they haven't really given up. Let's take a look at the heat map, guys. Let's actually take a look at the heat map in the house. So woo, we're seeing a lot of green, and this is a beautiful sign. We're seeing that Ethereum is up 8%. We're seeing BTC, Bitcoin is up almost 9%. And we're seeing a lot of the altcoins are actually just going on a terror right now. And that's good news. Finally, some positivity. We're going to jump into some of the coins and coin prices at the end of the video, guys. So keep watching. Don't forget to smash the likes. Show some love in the house, guys. And that would be really much appreciated. And super chats are always welcome, guys. And right now, the top 10 coins being mentioned on Twitter right now, of course, it's Luna, the lunatics. I really do feel sorry for a lot of people who have been, invested in Luna. They weren't able to get out of it. And we're seeing that right now, a lot of the exchanges have delisted Luna right now. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Luna saga out there. But basically, people are talking about Luna, people are talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, not so much. But everybody's really, laser focused on Bitcoin and Luna Tuna out there. So, this is just coming in as well. This is positive. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong predicts that crypto economy will explode to 15% of the GDP. And here's his timeline. And what he's really alluding to here is that, in 20 years from now, 15% of the global GDP is going to be, crypto based. And from that perspective, and he says, in my mind, Bitcoin is like in the early days of the internet and, the e-commerce of the 90s and early 2000s. And I believe it's not going to take 20 years. So, Brian, I don't agree with you from that perspective. Brian out there. I think it's going to be a lot shorter. I think that the timelines for crypto to be taking over and the revolution to start has started. I still believe that, even though that we're in a micro bear trend right now, I think we're still wrapped in a whole bull cycle. I'm going to show you some information, some evidence that points to that. And I don't think that, we're going down and everything's the sky is falling like everybody wants you to think. So I think there's some positive news out there. Here's some more positive news. Bitcoin offer billionaire Bill Myler in the house. I own Bitcoin as insurance against financial catastrophe. So he's saying that he's holding Bitcoin, and Dino loves it, and the alien loves it, and he's holding Bitcoin against catastrophe out there. And the biggest catastrophe that's coming, it's going to be hyperinflation. It's going to be be, the interest rates going to the moon. So, it's a positive, some more positive news, some more positive news coming out as well. Breaking news, Canadian Bitcoin ETF just bought 6.9K Bitcoin yesterday, the biggest single day purchase since it listed. So this is good, guys. I mean, people are buying Bitcoin. People are absolutely buying Bitcoin. This is not the end, guys. This is just the beginning. Things are looking pretty peachy keen in the house. This also coming in. Important to note, yesterday, 2 Bitcoin ETFs did launch in Australia. One of them was the Cosmos Purpose Bitcoin ETF and is getting exposure to Bitcoin and shares of Canadian Bitcoin. So we've got 2 more ETFs, one in Australia, one in Canada that have launched. So that's positive. It's absolutely positive. I'm so happy, guys. It's a positive day out there, and things are just going to be going up. Some other news breaking: staking lending Bitcoin is now tax-free in Germany after 1 year. Wow! Previously it was 10 years, so they, after 1 year, it's now tax-free, guys. So that is positive. That is positive. More positive stuff coming. Breaking: Japanese investment bank Nomura, which is the biggest investment bank in Japan, has started offering Bitcoin derivatives to its clients. So that is positive. That means that Bitcoin is going to be exposed to more clients who would not normally ape into Bitcoin, and they can buy derivatives. So that is pretty cool, guys. That is positive. That is positive. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Emirates Airlines now accepts Bitcoin. Booyah, babies. That is pretty cool news, guys. Let's keep on going. Back above 30K, interesting bar with massive volume. Let's see how this week ends. We still have 2 days ahead, but heading into the weekend, I don't expect much volatility. Remember, today is Friday the 13th, so watch out there. Friday the 13th. So I don't expect much volatility, as weekends are historically low volatility days. So I think, we were above 30K, and things are looking pretty good. And I think that Bitcoin should hold this support. And, even though yesterday Bitcoin did drop as low as 25K, we're back up again, and I think 30,000 is a huge support level. And I told you it's a huge support level, so that is pretty bullish news. Some other stuff that's coming in as well right now, Bitcoin comparison right now. And if you take a look at Bitcoin right now and Bitcoin September to November 2021, we're seeing a very similar pattern. You can see here we had a high, we had a low, we had another high, then we had a fake out low, and in 2021 November we had a huge pump to the upside, and this pattern, this fractal is looking pretty similar. So hey, maybe this is telling us something. Maybe this is something. Maybe it's not. But I'm pretty positive about crypto overall. So other stuff that's coming in, Bitcoin, time to buy or sell. My answer. My answer too. If we look at the current crash and compare it to the COVID crash in 2020, we're seeing a very similar fractal here. And from my perspective, could we be going up from here? I believe that the bottom is in. The bottom has in, and that a reversal is coming, and it could even be a V-shaped recovery, guys. What do you guys think? Smash the likes, comment, subscribe, super chats would be much appreciated. Are we going to see a V-shaped recovery for the itty bitty? Don't forget, we got Elon Musk and the Twitter deal news coming in as well. Some other stuff that's coming in, the third biggest Bitcoin whale wallet, they just bought 98 more Bitcoin, and you can see that the day before 23, and on the 7th 1,000 Bitcoin. So they're not selling, guys. And from my perspective, this Bitcoin whale wallet is one of the wallets that I like to follow. And if I start to see them dumping, then I know that Bitcoin's finished and it's going to go down, down. But they're not dumping, they're buying. So the whales are still buying. Also, Bitfinex whales are still buying Bitcoin like crazy, guys. So this also just in, Elon Musk now, the Twitter deal is temporarily on hold pending details supporting calculations on spam, fake accounts. And this has to relate to the value of Bitcoin, of Twitter with relation to advertising. So basically, this just come out, and basically, as you guys know, that Twitter's estimated in a filing on Monday that false spam accounts represent fewer than 5%. So Elon Musk doesn't believe that. He thinks that it's more than 5% of its monetizable daily active users during the first quarter. So the social media company that's Twitter, had about 229 million users who are served advertising in the first quarter. So he believes that this disclosure is not accurate. He wants to study it. He believes that there's more than 5% of the users are actually spam and bots. So he wants to look at that, because that's going to affect the value. Because remember, the revenue coming from Twitter is from advertising, and if Twitter is saying that, hey, only 5% of it's spam and bots, then 95% is active users, and that relates to revenue advertising. But Elon Musk believes that it is lower than that, and because of that, we're seeing that Twitter stocks have tanked around about 19% because of that. So a little bit scary for Twitter, but I still believe that the deal is going to be moving forward. Let's jump quickly into the Bitcoin price before we get into the Luna Tuna price. So right now we're seeing that Bitcoin is above 30,279. So that's pretty positive, and that's on the hourly, and it's well above our 29,000 support level. So that is pretty good. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart and see what's going on. So on the 4-hour chart, it looks like almost a beautiful V-shaped recovery here for Bitcoin. We're seeing that Bitcoin is looking very, very positive right now on the 4-hour time frame, and our 29,000 level has supported us. So this is pretty positive in the house. Some other news that's coming in right now: Binance breaking suspends Luna and UST trading. As you guys know that. Also, Luna has also suspended. Right here, the Terra blockchain is officially halted all at block 7607789. So you're seeing that most of the exchanges have right now stopped Luna trading. I think only KuCoin right now has Luna trading going on, but you're seeing right now that the price of Luna is like infinitesimal. And remember, every time a US tether gets burned, they mint more Luna. So basically, the Luna, the amount of Luna in circulation is going to go to infinity and beyond, guys. So this is a done deal. If you take a look at Terra, it's like 10 cents. The only option to save Luna, if it's even possible, would be to completely stop the US Terra USD, kill that project, stop it, get rid of it, and then start to burn some of the Luna that's been issued, and that may save, because one of the reasons why Luna is going down is because for every UST that gets burnt, equivalent of Luna gets minted. And remember, $1 of one UST, that produces a lot of Luna. So that's why we're seeing that we're just adding zeros and zeros and zeros. By the time right now we can see that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. Probably by the time I wake up tomorrow, it could be another 10 zeros there. So it's going to nothing. It's going to go and it's gone, it's out of there. So from that perspective, let's take a look at Bitcoin on the weekly chart right now. So right now, Bitcoin is doing very well. It's back in my blue box. Every time it goes in the blue box, I told you time and time again, is that this is often a signal that we're going to go up. We're seeing that on the 4-hour, on the daily. We're seeing a bit of a V-shaped recovery coming in. So that is fantastical in the house. And Bitcoin is looking pretty strong. And we avoided going down to the minor capitulation. I mean, we did go as low as almost, let me just show you the exact price. We went as low as $23,884. Wow, that's scary. But we bounced back up, so that's pretty good, because we got pretty close to that the white line of minor capitulation. So that is cool beans. But we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks of Bitcoin going red, and we got 2 days and 14 hours. Absolutely, we're gonna paint another red camel. This is actually a record for Bitcoin. In the history of Bitcoin, we've never ever seen Bitcoin have 7 bad weeks in a row. So this has got to be the turnaround time. I believe it, you believe it. Let's take a look at the leverage apes in the house. So right now, for the leverage apes, we're seeing about 389 million leverage apes have been wrecked. That's about 148,000 users, traders, and their money's gone. I mean, yesterday we saw almost like 1.2, 1.3 billion was wrecked. OMG. And right now we're seeing that on the hourly time frame, we're seeing mainly longs. We're seeing on the 4-hour longs. On the 12-hour, it's getting shorts, guys. So that's pretty good from that perspective. We're seeing mainly longs getting wrecked. So that could put some pressure down on Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is looking good right now. We're seeing some positivity. I mean, let's be honest. There's still a chance that we could go down to 20,000 and beyond, guys. So just keep an eye on that. Remember, with this whole Luna debacle, there's going to be a ton of governments and the SEC and the Department of Justice. Definitely, they're going to be looking. They definitely going to be wanting to talk to Do Kwon, and this could stimulate a huge push to accelerate regulation in the short term. That could push crypto down, that could push a Bitcoin down, but Bitcoin will bounce back. Absolutely, I believe it, you believe it, so let's get it, guys. So right now, for the price of Dogecoin in the house, Let's just wait for this to refresh. My internet's slow, guys. I apologize. I absolutely apologize for that. So right now for the price of Dogecoin, we're seeing Dogecoin right now. It is at 888, lucky number. And so we have this support line at 8. That's now become, the resistance now becomes support. So that's pretty positive. The 0.6 cents has now also become support. That's pretty positive. So Doge is looking like it's making a comeback. And it looks like the next stop is going to be around about 9 cents, guys. So it looks like 9 cents could be incoming pretty shortly. So let's take a look at the Doge informatics in the house right now. So we're seeing right now that 44% of the Dogecoin. Wait, it's got to refresh. Internet's bad, guys. I apologize. I much apologize. So we're seeing right now that the pop-ups, I hate pop-ups, that 53% of all Dogecoiners are in the money and 44% are out. And you can see here that right now Dogecoin is looking very bullish, and we have not seen Dogecoin looking bullish for a very, very long time. So this is positive. I love the Doge. You love the Doge. Doge is love, and love is Doge, guys. So it's a great time to be alive. Right now for the price of Ethereum is looking pretty good. It's at $2,000 right now. So the $1,600 support, the resistance level, the support level is actually support. I thought that was going to be resistance, and we're seeing that $2,000 is looking pretty good. And we have our next overhead resistance at $2,200. So hopefully we're going to get up there. We should be getting up there very fast. Look at these bits. So Ethereum's making a comeback, a little bit of a V-shaped recovery. So that is pretty good. Let's take a look at Phantom right now. Phantom is doing fantastic. Phantom is up almost like 29% today, so that is pretty good. And it did bounce exactly as I predicted off the 24-cent support level. And Phantom is now at 38 cents, guys, so that is looking pretty good. Let's take a look at the total market cap in the house. Let you get out of here. So right now we're seeing that the total market cap, I'm going to give this a minute to refresh out there. We're seeing at the time of recording, the total market caps are 1.32 trillion, and the volume is still pretty high. A lot of people are buying a dip right now at 105 billion, and the Bitcoin dominance is so high, guys. So let's take a look at the coins. Let's absolutely take a look at the coins in the house right now. So we're seeing that right now Bitcoin is up 8.8%. We're seeing that that Ethereum is up almost 8%. We're seeing that BNB right now is at up 18.2%. So that's fantastic, guys. We're seeing ADA is up 27%. OMG. We're seeing that Solana is up 18%. We're seeing Doge is up 17%. We're seeing Dottie Watt's up 13%. We're seeing Avalanche up 22%, 25% for the Shiba Inu. We're seeing Matic up 26% at time of recording. So things are looking pretty good. We're seeing a beautiful, beautiful green day. So guys, it's a marvelous. I'm so happy. It's a great day. We're seeing that Bitcoin is coming back. This is so fantastic, guys. So you gotta love it. I love it. Let's get it right now. So guys, do go follow me on my Twitter, guys. Do go do it right now. I would appreciate it. We got about 4,406 followers. Do go boop those likes, boop the likes, show some love in the house, subscribe YB, and super chats would be appreciated if you're watching the live stream, guys. Don't forget to go check out the Linky Winks, guys. Get the links, guys. We got the Dogecoin tipping jar. Become a Patreon member, buy the channel coffee, and if you're a super member of VIP, please send me a DM on Twitter so we can send you the links, guys, so you can get on the WhatsApp private group. So that would be pretty much appreciated. Please do that, guys. Please absolutely do that. And guys, do go and check out the merch, guys. Get the merch. You'll love it. I love it, guys. So from that perspective, it's going to bring this down. I just want to say God bless you. Be safe out there. Don't go nuts, guys. Cheer up. Things are looking pretty good. Crypto's looking fantastical. I love it. You love it. Let's get it. Woo!